Please help me to welcome Scott Love.
Here's a better option. This is what I would do with my son when he was 3. Hey, Dax, let's have a race. What are we going to race, Daddy? Well, let's see if you can get in your car seat before I get to my seat. Ready, set, go. Oh, you're so fast. You did it. I'm so proud of you. Did I accomplish my objective? Absolutely. It was a lot more pleasurable, wasn't it, than the other option? Everybody is motivated by something. What do we have to do? We have to figure out what that is.
So I've seen it for over 20 years that an employee will turn down a better opportunity just because of the relationship with the boss, one level up. That's it. That's the glue that's going to keep the organization together. If you lead, they will stay.
One day, we're leaving, and he says, Daddy, today, why do we have a toy budget of $150? Are you kidding me? No way. Well, how about $15? I'm like, okay, $15. Wait a minute. What did he do to his toy profit for the day? He tripled it. What did it cost for him to do that? Nothing. How much time did it take for him to do that? Seconds. I didn't know if I should be upset or proud.
I always say that my differentiating factor in the world of leadership speakers is that I've done the work for over 20 years, empirical research, tens of thousands of conversations with professionals, trying to recruit them. And I've seen firsthand it's that personal leadership is the glue, like I mentioned, that holds the organization together. And it usually does 3 things. It helps to increase the retention of an organization where they're going to reduce their turnover. It's going to improve the morale and boost their performance. And then it's also going to attract high achievers because bad news goes faster than good news and people love to talk. They love to talk about a bad boss. They love to talk about a bad company. They'll definitely talk about that. They'll also talk about a good boss and a good company. You'll see that people love to recruit their friends. And if you have a culture where people love it, they will turn down other opportunities. Instead of your competitor, they will choose you just because of that leadership.
So the first time I was kicked out of a casino, it was at the Barbary Coast. I was counting cards, and it doesn't exist anymore. And I remember, I'm counting cards, and I'm winning, and I get the tap on the shoulder from the pit boss. And he's looking at me, and he's like, Sir, we'd like to ask you to refrain from playing blackjack the rest of this evening, but help yourself to craps and roulette. And I looked up at him, and I said, why would I do that? That's like gambling. Okay, smarty pants, you're out of here. Because they can refuse service to anybody. I've been kicked out of casinos before. I've been banned from one of them. I'm not too good at too many things, but I can pick apart a system. Why is somebody successful? Reverse engineer it and say, here's a paint-by-the-number kit. We might not have the natural talent of Picasso, but we're going to go to Walmart, get a $12 paint-by-the-number kit. We're going to hold them up, and you can't even tell the difference. He's doing copier sales. He's excited about the staffing industry. Richard, why are you excited about the staffing industry? Well, Scott, it's all about the people. And 6 months later, when I'm back in there, Richard's going back into copier sales. Find out why. Richard, why are you leaving this great profession? Well, Scott, it's all about the people. And I'm going through my script. And the guy's name was Rocky. He said, Scott, we're looking for a senior level healthcare superintendent. Can you help us find someone like that? I'm looking at my script. Yes. I can. So far, so good. So I take the specs of the job. Now it's time to talk about the fee. This is a direct hire placement shop. They said, well, our fees are 25%. I'm looking at the thing. You're new. You should ask for 20. But I knew there was this big biller in the office. He's charging 30%. My first day on the job, I want some of that. So I said, Rocky, the way I work, I charge a one-time fee of 30% of first year's comp. And it got real quiet. He said, boy, let me tell you something. And all the time I've been dealing with recruiters, I've never gone above a 25% fee. And I'm looking at the script guide, and I can't find anything. It's my first day on the job. What do I say? I say, Rocky, I'll be honest with you as well. In all the time I've been a recruiter, I've never gone below a 30% fee.
This is an absolutely phenomenal seminar. If you want to try to get a checkup from the neck up, this is the place to be.
Tremendous value, great opportunity, lots of energy, highly recommended.
We recently hired Scott Love to be a keynote speaker at our recent franchise conference. I think it was the best decision that we've ever made. We had a phenomenal attendance to the show, and the positive feedback has been overwhelming from Scott's presentation.
My style of speaking, I use a lot of humor. I tell silly stories. I do stand-up comedy when I'm on the platform. Not really stand-up comedy, but I do that as a hobby to kind of understand the concept of what makes something funny. I keep it engaging, I keep it light, I keep it silly. I'm not the kind of speaker that's going to speak after the alcohol at night. I'm a business content speaker that keeps people engaged. I wouldn't say that I'm a motivational rah-rah speaker. I bring substance, I bring credibility, I bring change. That's how you describe me. I'm a change catalyst when it comes to getting people in management to become better leaders. Because if you lead, they will stay. People said I should get into sales. Have you ever done any sales training? Well, I listened to a Zig Ziglar tape. I mean, that's all I did. Didn't do any. So I interviewed with the radio station. Well, Scott, we want you to sell me this pen. He gave me the pen. I didn't know how to sell, but I listened to the Zig Ziglar tape. Got to have a positive mental attitude. Got to be happy all the time. Got to be happy, happy, happy. So put some enthusiasm in your sales presentation. Scott, sell me this pen. Well, Jerry, I think this pen is amazing. I think you should buy this pen. It's beautiful, it's shiny, it's silver. You should get this pen. I didn't get the job.